Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be selecting my November TBR, second to last TBR of 2025. And as you probably saw in the title of the video, we are going to have a spinner wheel decide the TBR for November. And on the spinner wheel, I don't know if you can see it, but we have the different genres of books. So I have put on here contemporary, historical, classic, romance, mystery thriller, fantasy, and a wild. And for the wild, the caveat on that one is I can pick any genre of book I want, but it has to be in another language, so not in English. As many of you may know, I love to learn languages, and this is a way for me to practice those languages that I'm learning. So there are a couple of books on this cart that are in a different language. All right, so let's get going. I'm going to spin the wheel, and first I'm going to turn on screen capture so that maybe you all can see what actually is happening on here. And we'll give that a spin. And it did land on mystery thriller. So the first selection is going to be a mystery thriller off of the cart, and there are a lot of options for this on here. A couple of different ones that I'm really interested in though, as far as mystery thriller, is Crisscross, Firestorm, let's see, Never Miss, and A Secret to Die For, and also Defending Honor. So the reason for these, I recently found out about these two books and they look really good. I've been hearing lots of cool things about this one, Never Miss. I really want to read it. Firestorm is actually the second book in the Keely Quinn mysteries. I've read the first one, so I'm really excited to read book 2. Defending Honor is actually a third book in the second Elite Guardian series by Lynette Eason, and this one's actually also presenting Kelly Underwood as the writer of this one. And Crisscross, I've just had my eyes on for a very long time. So this is going to make this decision really difficult. I don't know what to choose because a lot of these sound really good. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with Defending Honor because I am trying to finish out this series in 2025. And there's only one book left in the series, and that one is actually a Christmas book that has kind of like novellas from the characters' perspectives of the 3 previous books in the series. So the first 3 books are full-length novels, and then the last one is that collection of novellas, and I'm excited to read that, and I would like to read it in December, because then it would be in the Christmas holiday time frame, so I think we'll go ahead and go with Defending Honor. Alright, I put those 4 back on the cart, so now let's go ahead and spin the wheel again. And this time we got romance. I can pick anything off of here that's a romance. There's a lot of really good options for this as well. As far as straightforward like romance, we have a couple of really good options as far as contemporary romances. And one of them is Authentically Izzy by Pepper Basham. And then the other one is Everything's Coming Up Rosie by Courtney Walsh. I've read a couple of other books by Courtney Walsh and absolutely loved those. They were so good. So I would be curious to read another one by her, but I also have been hearing a lot of great things about Pepper Basham, and I've been wanting to read Authentically Izzy for a really long time. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and choose Authentically Izzy so I can try out this author because I've been really curious to give one of these a try. And there's actually a couple other books in the series after this, and I don't know exactly how they're connected, but there's 2 others that follow Authentically Izzy. I think they're maybe interconnected standalones or something like that. The female main character in here is a book lover who loves coffee and tea, lives in the mountains, and dreams of opening a bookstore, so that's kind of perfect. And then I think the male main character is an author and a professor, so that's pretty cool. I mean, that would seem to work with somebody who loves books, but we'll see what happens. It's supposed to be really funny, and so I'm excited to dive into this one. All right, so let's pick the 3rd book for the TBR. Romance again? Well, I guess if we're gonna have another romance, then I could pick Everything's Coming Up Rosie as the other option for that, because I do really want to read this other book by Courtney Walsh, and I am kind of okay with that. It would be kind of a fun read, so I'm going to put this one right over here in the book stack. Okay, here we go. I'm kind of hoping for a fantasy or a historical with this one, but we'll see what happens. And we did get a historical, so I'm super excited about that. This is really difficult. There's a couple of books on here I really, 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 really want to read. One of those is Through Each Tomorrow. This is by Gabrielle Meyer. This is book 6 in her Timeless series. This book technically isn't even released yet. It comes out on November 4th, but the bookstore that I ordered it through shipped it early, so I have it in my hands already, and I'm super excited about it. This one is going on my list. Like, somehow it has to fit on there because I love this series and I cannot wait to read this book. But another one I'm really excited for is Until Leaves Fall in Paris by Sarah Sundin. She has a group of books, and I think there's about 5 of them that they're loosely interconnected. You can read them each independently, but there are some characters that kind of cross over, at least in a couple of them from what I've been able to tell. I have read her first one, and this would be the second one chronologically as they were written. So I really am looking forward to reading this. I've been wanting to read this. The first one was amazing. It was a 5-star. So a really difficult decision because the series is a 5-star series, and so far these have been too, so that's a hard choice. And honestly, there are several other books on this cart that fit in the historical genre that I'm really excited for, but I can't, like, I feel like I need to pick between one of these two, and I have been literally waiting for months. I pre-ordered this book, I think, back in like June or something. It's been a really long time ago. So I think I'm going to have to pick Through Each Tomorrow to put on the TBR because I cannot wait to read this next book. And I think we'll just do one more spin, give a little extra room in case I have a couple other books I'd like to read. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we got another mystery thriller. No fantasy and no wild card. Not even a contemporary. We got the Will was wanting to stick to a few specific genres in this. Okay, so if I have the option for another mystery thriller, I think I'm gonna go. Do I want to do Firestorm? Or do I want to do Never Miss? This is the second book in a series, and the first one was amazing, so I really want to read this one. But I really, really want to read Never Miss too. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and do Firestorm by Nancy Mel, the second book in the Kaylee Quinn series, because I don't want to get too far away from Mind Games, which was the first one, and forget like some of the key players in the story. I think I'll go ahead and do this one, and this will also fulfill another book in a series that I'm currently in the middle of. All right, so to recap, we had the spinner wheel pick some different genres for me to read this month on the November TBR. The first one was mystery thriller, and I chose Defending Honor by Lynette Eason and Kelly Underwood. The second one was romance, and I picked Authentically Izzy by Pepper Basham. The third one was also romance, so I picked Everything's Coming Up Rosie by Courtney Walsh. The historical, and I picked Through Each Tomorrow by Gabrielle Meyer. And lastly, another mystery thriller, and that was Firestorm by Nancy Mel. I'm definitely excited for this TBR. I think it's going to be a lot of fun for November, and I cannot wait to dive in. What are you going to be reading this month? Do you have anything fun and interesting? Definitely let me know in the comments below. I would love to see what y'all are going to be reading for November. Thank you for spending this time with me. I appreciate you all so very much. And as always, remember to keep following your dreams and believing in the magic of this thing called life. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.